to show.
Hello? Yay, it works. Okay, success.
Hello? Yay, it works. Okay.
At first, my I wasn't showing, and then I was muted, but at last we are here. Let's get rid of this. But yes, as I was saying, I guess I may as well start again. Yeah, I'm so happy to be back on live. It's been a hot second for sure. Um, but we're here. I've had a very busy last week. I feel like almost a different person. I know we're always becoming different people every time, pretty much every day, with every new thought that we have, with every new experience that we have, we are becoming transformed, we are alchemizing ourselves. And yeah, I feel like the last week has really done that for me. It's been a very long and intense week, full of different things, but yeah, we're here. There's a lot that I've learned that has really changed my outlook on life and the way I perceive things, which I feel like I said, happening all the time, right? And what I'll do is I'll wait till a few more people arrive and then I'll discuss, because it's something that I want everybody to catch. I don't know if, let me see, does it let you watch? Oh, it does. Okay, so people can watch from the start. Oh shit, okay, let's see. That was me speaking in the background. But I don't know if people will watch, but we'll see. I can't believe you hung up on me. No, I'm sorry. You couldn't hear me. What's the point? I had to hang up, right? I had to sort the connection out so that you could actually hear me, because there's no point being here otherwise. But alas, it has worked. What I was saying, that you obviously didn't hear, was that yeah, it's been a while since I've been live. Had a very busy week, but we'll definitely be going live more often, probably as much as I can this week. I have a lot of new ideas of videos that I want to create, because I know I usually just go live. I don't really post videos anymore. It's because sorry, I had my hair cut, like the front part of my hair cut, and it's just doing, like, I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, I know I don't post videos, like actual videos that are very like quick, go watch it. It's very much live. It's because I do love interacting with everybody. And there's this lovely little community that's forming. That's actually one of my dreams. I've always wanted to create a community, and finally it is happening. But yeah, as I was saying, the week gone was transformative. It was a new experience. Hi, Jeremy. And I read something. I read that the way that you can keep, was it you don't like how to keep your brain young? It's to have different experiences. So the brain ages when we have repetition in our lives, when we expose ourselves to the same sort of thoughts, to the same sort of information, the same sort of uh we have the same sort of consumption all the time. So consumption, not just food, as in the things you watch, the things you listen to, the conversations that you have, a lot of times when I have conversations with people, hi everybody, I hear, not to toot my own horn, but I like to go deep. I don't really like to delve in the shallow end when it comes to conversations. I like to know people deeply. I like to know how they think of life. I like to observe their thought patterns, everything really. And it's really easy to see that, because what people talk about, the way they say things, gives everything away. So yeah, like I was saying, what I find is most times when I have a conversation with people, they always say to me, "Wow, I don't really have conversations like this often. Um, I'm really enjoying this conversation. It's a very like different conversation." And I guess it's because it's so normal to me because it's me, right? I'm used to how like my depth, and I guess it isn't always, well, I can't see it until it's reflected back to me, right? Because that's what we're going to get onto today. We are going to talk about how life is nothing but a hologram. It is nothing but a reflection of you. That is it. Everything. Hi Vinay. Oh, bless you. I'm back. I know it's been a while. Welcome. Bienvenidos. I've been watching Race Across the World, and I've been hanging around with Spanish people, so I'm practicing my Spanish. Rapidos. Okay, vamos. So yeah, what was the point I was making? Yeah, the world is a hologram, right? And everybody is a reflection of you. There is no one outside of you that exists. Thank you, Vinay. Am I Telugu? No, I'm not. I'm Punjabi. I'm sure my mods will come on and then clarify all my personal details for me. How to improve English communication. Anyway. Practice, I guess. I'm trying to learn how to speak more Spanish, and I've just been listening to Spanish people, so just practicing and trying to, yeah, just speaking it, even though I don't know most of the words. Like, I barely know any Spanish. I'm very far from fluent, but try to make a sentence in it because I just enjoy trying to speak it so much. Then it pushes you, like, oh, how do I say this? How would I say this? How would I say this? And then you can kind of pick up on things. Do I play Minecraft? I do not play Minecraft. No, I don't really play video games. But video games. It's interesting we love to play video games, right, as human beings, because life is like a video game. That is it. It's nothing deep. It is just a hologram, right? Like a video game, when you're in it, when your character is in it, you're aware that this is a hologram, right? Because it's procedural generation. That's what happens in video games. So as you are walking, I used to play Sonic, like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? That was the only video game I really played properly. Okay, there were others, but that was one of the main ones. So Sonic would be walking in a environment, right? And he's walking, and then there's nothing that exists until he goes there, and then it exists, and then he moves forward, and then it exists, and then he moves to another place, and then it exists, and the characters exist, and the car exists, and whatever, right? It's not all existing at the same time. It's existing as you go forward. Life is like a video game, but in real life, you die. See, the thing is, you don't actually die. Your body dies, but your soul of who you truly are never dies. So you don't really die. One of the biggest things in life is the fear of death. And when you can overcome that, you'll be fearless, truly, because like I said, that's one of the biggest fears in life, right? When will you come to India? I'm not sure. We'll see, Ashok. We'll see. Whenever God calls me to India. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm just gonna do something. Sibling duty. Fear of not living. I can feel my soul. Oh, hi, Taurus. How are you? Oh, sorry. I have to do something with my sister. Okay, that one. Boom. Done. Okay. I can feel my soul, but can't see. Yeah, see, there's something really interesting that I heard in a movie, right? The truth that which cannot be seen is the truth, and that which can be seen is not the truth. So what can you not see? You can't see your soul, you can't see God, you can't see many things, right? And I also saw another video about how the human eye and how much the human eye can see compared to how much the eye of an eagle can see, how much the eye of a sea creature could see. Sea creatures can see dimensions of color, right? Eagles can see two miles further than we can in high definition. So the things that would look really blurry to us look really clear to the eagle. Compared to a cat, cats can see spirits. That's why they're so connected to the spiritual realm. You see? So the thing, exactly, you can't see air, but you know it exists. You can't see Wi-Fi. You can't see microwaves. You can't see X-rays. So just because we can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. When we kind of go into this thing of, oh, I can't see it, I have to see it to believe it, then you're just being really egotistical and narcissistic. Because the human body is limited, but who you are is not limited, right? I'm glad you're good, Thomas. She's Minecraft. I've used the hologram idea on an emotional, not an intellectual. I want my reality to be reality log. Can you dive into the science behind it again? Yeah, sure. Sure. The hologram thing is I'm the projector in my reality, and everything else is the projection, right? So when we go to a cinema, right, I love using this example. When you go to a cinema, you see a screen. This is the screen of the cinema, right? You'll see, like you can see, look, there's a movie of Priya playing out right now. Priya looks real, right? Like Priya looks so real. Like even right now, you can see me on a screen. I look really real. But if you go to reach for me, you're not going to be able to grab me. I'm not actually real. I don't actually exist there. I'm just appearing on the screen of consciousness. Does that make sense? So we live in a world where we are illusioned by the idea of matter, but there is matter is not absolute, is what I'm trying to say. Reality is beyond time and space, and matter is what I'm trying to say. So it goes beyond science, because science is based on matter, right? Science is, oh, can you touch it? Is it real? Can we observe it? Can we test it? Does that make sense? Whereas, like, for example, quantum physics realizes that, things beyond that exist. Energy exists. Hi, Nisha. Is it Nisha? Is it Nisha? Nishabt. Let me know. And welcome, reality to be reality. Yeah, can you send on my phone? I'm shocked. Can I send an iPhone? No. Yes. Nishabt. Okay, Nishabt. I don't know why. Okay, so Nishabt. Cool. What does that mean, Nishabt? I've never heard of that as a name. Shabd is like a word, right? Every living thing comes from seed, wordless. Oh wow, Nishabt. Wow, how very profound. Very profound. Every living thing comes from a seed. Yeah. In the physical world, yes, it comes from a seed, yeah. But like I said, this is a projection, right? This isn't... Because look, a hologram is something that is not real, right? Something that isn't going to last forever. It's intangible. It's not tangible. It feels tangible to your senses because that's the way this experience has been created. But it's not, because it's not going to last forever. I'm going to die. You're going to die. Everything is going to cease to exist. You are the spirit that animates the world. Without you, there is no world. Without me in my world, there is no anybody. There is no YouTube. There is no YouTube Live. There are not the people that are watching this. There's nothing. Does that make sense? A seed is a fractal. It was a complete... Yeah, okay, like a fractal pattern. fractal, fractal pattern, like sacred geometry, essentially. But the thing is, when we really get into it, it is fractals, but when you go deeper into it, there is nothingness. Even fractals are surely a projection, right? Because the reality of consciousness is nothingness. That's why silence is so profound, because when you have silence, you have nothingness. To listen, you have to be quiet, you have to be empty, right? To really listen with your soul. Like they talk about this in the Bani, right? About the power of listening, and how when you can truly listen, which means you're truly quiet, which is a state that you can get into when you like go into deep meditation, just pure stillness and pure quietness. You realize that there is nothingness, like who you are is nothingness. Nothing is the existence beyond our mind's creation. Nothing is the existence beyond our mind's creation. Yes, nothing. I think I get that. Nothing is the existence beyond our mind. Yeah, exactly, because the mind isn't absolute. There is something beyond the mind. The thing is, these concepts are such where we try to understand them with our mind, and it's difficult to understand because it's going beyond the mind. You know how Aristotle says, if you don't have a soul and a body, then you don't have a true person. If the soul energy is eternal, yet interacts with this body now, and matter is eternal, then that's you. You know, a true person. If the soul is the energy is eternal, yeah, interacts with this body now, and matter is eternal. See, matter isn't eternal, right? Yeah, matter isn't eternal soul. No, and of course, yeah, I don't think you're contending, and it's okay to contend. It's okay. Of course, I'm not right about everything. I'm probably wrong about most things. So you always have to make decisions for yourself, right? And hi, I'm just a girl. Spores are not seeds. Temporal you, but yet you. See, so the you that I believe, the you, who I am, like I am, right? That's like, for example, Thomas told me about this book, I Am That, right? And it's kind of based on that. I haven't read too much of it, by the way. I think I read like the first page, but I am before I am Priya, right? There's an I amness. There's a beingness that exists. Hang on, sorry, just give me a second. There is I am that exists before we add any description after that. So you are before there's anything descriptive about you. So this is something that Robert Adams talks about, which is something that I would recommend reading, Thor. It's called Silence of the Heart. It's not written by him, or I can, let me know if you want me to send in the sermon that he was speaking at, which was transcribed into a book that I really like, which I feel like will help you understand this. Isn't matter, energy, and energy eternal? Yeah, definitely look it up. I can send it in here if you want, and then you can look it up. Matter is, that's true, matter is energy. See, the thing is, I feel like a lot of it is a paradox. You know, a lot of it is contradictory, because yeah, you're right. Matter is energy, and energy should be eternal, because that it, you know, energy is something that cannot be created or destroyed. But then again, if you look into energy, there is nothingness. Like I said, if we zoom into this phone, you'll find atoms, and then you'll find subatomic particles, right? Like photons and neutrons. Wait, is it neutrinos? Photons? I don't know. Yeah, photons, I guess. And then you look even deeper, and then you see energy waves, and then you look even deeper, and then you see nothingness. Does that make sense? So it's a projection. It's like a projector. That's the best way, quarks. Staying in space makes slow aging. That's why yogis slow down their breath. That makes them to live longer. Slowing breathing makes you live longer. For example, tortoise. Yes, exactly, Vinay. Very, very true. Most animals that breathe really slowly, that have a really long life age, life. You know what I'm talking about. The ones that last a long time, like whales, for example, they breathe really slowly and deeply. The rate at which, like, for example, I have this quote on my phone, and it says, "The room listens to whoever breathes slower." And I love that, because your breathing and how fast you breathe and how deep you breathe dictates how your nervous system is feeling. So people who tend to be stressed breathe faster and they have shallower breaths, right? And they're the ones that age quicker. Electron and pure energy. Yes, sometimes reading these types of books you need to stop after page or paragraph. Yes, that's very true. You do definitely need to take it very easy. It's crazy for sure. Yeah, amazing, very true. What is the name of the book? Okay, let me just send the name of the, let me just write it in. The name of the book, Silence of, ooh, let me get it up. It's such a good book. It's something, like I said, it's, I'm sure you'll get it. I'm sure you'll get it. Silence of the Heart. There we go. That's what it's called. In osteopathy, the body is a system. Oh wow, of the diaphragm. Interesting. Energy is a tunnel until it meets a black hole. Wow. See, I don't really know much about black holes, but that's something definitely that I'll have to explore. There's so many things still, I mean, obviously, naturally, to explore. When they are working together, really affects the cellular level. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, it really makes sense. Really makes sense. I've been, you know, like this whole thing about the nervous system that I've been talking about, and how it's important to sit with your feelings, to name the, like, what you're feeling. So if you're feeling, I don't know, someone says something to you and you feel sad, so sitting with it, rather than saying I feel sad, being like, okay, where do I feel this? And just, you know, be in your body, embody your body, and think, okay, I can feel some tightness in my chest. My heart feels like it's beating fast. My chest feels like it's constricting. My stomach feels tight. I feel tingly in my shoulders, for example, right? And you want to say these symptoms out loud, because anytime you feel any emotion, it's a physical symptom, right? So I've been doing this because I've been trying to learn how to regulate my nervous system, and what that's led to is me being more aware of how I'm breathing and being in the present moment also, because you're just so used to feeling things and not focusing on them. And there's something that I want to, like, show you, okay? I want to show you what it feels like to be someone who is aware, okay? Let me show you, because this is something that I hadn't realized. Oh my god, I've been using candles and honestly, my candles have just been melting onto my table, and look at this, please, for my notes. It's candle wax. Very good. When they're working together, observe the sadness. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I'm glad. It's a very important topic. Learning from like a guru. No, Vaishnav. What I'm about to share with you is just the realization that I had. The thing is, you know how? Because I engage with loads of different things. So, be it meditation, be it like reading a book, be it being on Pinterest, and just looking, like everything in my life is kind of set up in a way where I'm constantly learning from different things about the same thing, about consciousness, about life. And then I just naturally, my mind just goes to make connections. But let me quickly just draw this out, what it is, okay? Right, okay. So if we had to talk about, I don't want to say vibrationally, but just okay. Okay, so this, let's pretend this is you. This is your true nature. It's silence, okay? If I had to draw silence, this is how it would be, like just straight silence, okay? This is your true nature, right? This is always there. You can always become aware of it again. It never leaves you. So the peace you are looking for, because when you have peace, you have everything, right? Because what is peace? It means there's no overthinking, there's no stressing, there's no doubting, there's no negative thoughts. There's just peace. There's silence, there's emptiness, right? This is the emptiness that we all yearn for. This is God. Okay, this is what God is like. Even though I've drawn a line, I can't draw nothingness because I need to be able to exemplify to you what it is. But this is silence, okay? Let me just write. I have to write it backwards. Okay, wait, maybe. See, it's easier if I write like this. Okay. Gosh, I'm a genius. Okay, silence. And this is noise. Okay. Hi, Nix. Okay, so this is silence. This is your true nature, okay? Inside of you. When you get quiet, when you can like for example, meditation. Why is meditation so encouraged? It's because you connect to the silence, right? Sorry, let me just read Vinay's Nishabt. Sorry, why don't I call it? I'm so sorry, I keep calling you Nisha. Nishabt. Priyo, once I asked my dad, my first guru in my life, what is common in all of us. To that he replied, try to realize yourself that you are in your mom's womb, and then you'll get all the answers. Wow. That's making me think. What is common to all of us? So everybody was in their mom's womb? Is that the thing that was common to all of us? You know, when I don't sleep for 2 nights, my skin glows and my looks shiny. Wow, Vinay, I'm happy for you. Do you feel good after not sleeping? That's interesting. I am blessed and highly favored. How about you? Right level now. Oh, Nix, I miss you too. I'm still thinking about it. Wow. Okay. Nishabd, when you get it, let me know. We all come from the womb of creation. But okay, let me get back to this. So silence, stillness, nothingness, the void, that is exactly what we are, right? This is just silence, right? There's nothing. So most people have never touched silence. They've never known what it feels like to be truly silent, to be truly peaceful. They've never entered a state of flow, maybe, or they have and they weren't aware of it. They've never really had a deep state of meditation, maybe they've never had a psychedelic experience. It could be anything, okay? Because they're used to all this noise. This noise are thoughts, right? And this is a product of the mind, right? So mind, okay, mind slash ego. Oh, okay, ego. This is God. Shit, whoops. Sorry. Okay. God is the silence. Noise. This is what you're all used to. You wake up you're just thinking, you're going through your day, you're thinking more and more and more. You think this is baseline behavior, like you think this is normal because this is all you're used to. But the moment that you start going to silence, you go beyond the thoughts, you go beyond the mind, you go beyond the ego, the personal stories. You see that there is something that exists beyond that, and that is who you are. Many people can't get here, right? Because they're just so lost in this. But even when you touch this for a minute, for a second, for 30 seconds, you realize that it exists, right? And then hopefully you go back to it, which is something that I like to. This is why starting your day off with meditation is great, because you start off with God, in God's state, and then you don't go through your day away from that. Hi Arnold, please help me with your experience. What do you mean, which experience? Is it just that you notice your skin glowing, or do others notice it? Hello. Adaptive behavior. Yes, because after that 2 days I can feel very peaceful, sleep, no one can wake me up. Vinay, that's so interesting. I'm terrible if I haven't slept. I think you're answering that. Do you think we are all silent in mom's room? I think the perfect answer could be silence is the only thing that is common and permanent. What do you say? Yes, yes. Wow, I'm so glad that we worked it out. That is it. Silence is the only thing that is common between all of us. We all come from silence, because silence is God, right? Don't forget it. If you ever need to know what God is silence. God is nothingness, right? And look, a lot of people, they, like I said, they go searching for peace outside of them. They go searching for God outside of them. But look, I used to go to the Gurdwara, right? I used to go to the Gurdwara and I used to sit there and I used to close my eyes and I used to like to just listen and not lose any energy by having my eyes open and just really be absorbed in it, be absorbed in my own world. I treated it like a meditation center almost, right? And what I realized was that sometimes I would be sitting there, but I wouldn't be able to connect with God. Like, I wouldn't be able to connect with the silence. I was aware of the thoughts. I guess I was connected to the silence because I could hear the thoughts, but I guess I was trying to stop the thoughts. Okay, that's beyond the point. Just because you go to a religious place, just because you follow a certain religion or whatever it is, or you follow a certain spiritual practice, it doesn't mean that you are connected to that God self, right? Because that God self is silence, it's awareness. Because there is something within you that is noticing the thoughts. And when you can do that, then you understand that this is who you are. This is your true nature. Breathe deep, sit comfortably, dump your thoughts like an ashtray. Love that. I saw you on TikTok. Well, welcome. Thank you for making it to my YouTube. Hi, and hi, I'm Godly. Welcome. We in every mode, more of matter and energy is God. Spirituality is better than worst. Rust? What? It's hurt. Okay. Common girl. Wow. See how the universe is connected. And that's my question on your random topic getting connected. Wow, is the universe listening to us? Yeah. Hey, you are the universe. Of course. Of course. Lest we forget how infinitely, like how closely we are connected with God. We are God. You are all God in your individual realities. Whereas like in my reality, you are projections. I'm the projector and you're the projections, right? I'm the God in my reality. I'm the creator of my reality. In your reality, you guys are the gods, you are the creators. Du bist Gott. Yeah. Maybe your father means the same from the start, not with what you've collected so far, but from a fresh perspective. Wow, yeah. I'm Indian. Yeah, thank you. I'm godly. Let me just pin that. There we go. Okay. Jesus loves you. Thank you. See, okay. Going back to what Nishabd was talking about. The womb. I mean, there are many things come up when talking about the womb, right? Because first of all, you're fresh from God, right? Babies are fresh from God. That is why they they have a particular level of consciousness that we as adults aren't exposed to. Like all their chakras are open. They're very much so in a state of bliss. in a state of ecstasy. They are pure love. The womb represents, like, for example, the womb of the universe, right? The cosmic womb. Everything is birthed through the womb. So it could be talking about divine feminine energy, but that's really interesting. And I love that it's your father who was your first guru. The will to power is everything, is life itself. Interesting. The will to power. Hi, Manchu. How long have you sat in silence, basically in consciousness? How long have I sat? Like all together today? You know, I don't know. Should I share this? So the things that I've been learning, right? Let me kind of go over what it is that I've been learning recently, okay? I learned that I am the sole creator in my world. Okay? Everybody, I'm the projector. I am the spirit that animates the world. I said this earlier as well. I am the thing that has to exist that makes everything else exist. Like in a video game, I am Sonic the Hedgehog. If I walk forward, then things exist. If I don't go to a particular area, that area does not exist. Does that make sense? Like, let's say they have a terrain that is a desert terrain, they have a rainforest terrain, they have a city terrain. If I choose to go to the desert terrain, the other terrains don't exist. Nothing exists until I'm there. Right now, nothing outside of my room exists. Does that make sense? I am the thing that animates the world. You are the thing that animates the world. So the thing is, the reason I say this is because what I realize is you know, when we sit there and we have this whole world, right? Also, another thing, reality is not this 3D world. Your imagination is reality. Life is a big trip. Life is a big trip, okay? That is it. That is my opinion. Okay, I don't want to say I'm wrong. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I could be wrong. I'm right though. Okay, I'm just that is for definite. Life is a trip. Imagination is reality. Your life is not even being. That's why I say you're the projector. It's happening inside of you. You're projecting it out. This is why. Think about it. Sorry, let me just answer the. I'll get onto it. I have suggestion. Read Nietzsche. I think I have a little bit, but I'll get onto it. Sure. True. He's very wise and very blessed to be his child. Thanks to his teachings, I attract special people like Priya. Life best and great. Oh no, Sean. Thank you. I'm blessed to have attracted you guys. Honestly, it makes so much sense now. Oh, welcome, VJ. Jesus loves you so much. Did you know that he died for your sins and mine just so we could see? Ruth, child, Jesus wanted you to know that you are God, yet we started worshiping him like he was God. He wanted to show you that you can be Christ-like, because Christ wasn't just his surname. Christ is, you can have Christ within you. He reached a certain level of consciousness, of enlightenment that we can reach. That's what he wanted to tell you, but we ended up just worshiping him. Existence is a trap. We are trapped in the spider web. Oh, it's an interesting way to look at it. But how can imagination be reality? Okay. So thank you for that question. How can imagination be reality? Okay. You all live in your own universe, okay? Everybody has a whole different world in which they're living in, okay? The way I see things, the way I perceive things, the way I think about things is completely different to everybody else. No one else in this entire world thinks like me. No one in the entire world thinks like you, sees like you, experiences like you. You know where there was this meme going around. It was a picture of this dress, right? Let me find it. Will I be able to find it? Let's see. It was like a mind trick, and some people thought it was blue, some people thought it was grey, and they were very convinced. Mind trick, illusions. Let me see the dress. The dress. Okay, this dress, okay? This dress was so popular. All I would see it is on thingy. Like, let me know what you think that color is. To me, that is blue. That's blue. But to someone else, it might be completely different. But we are both set on the fact that that's blue and someone else thinks it's not. Does that make sense? We all have different ways of perceiving. We all have different worlds. We all have different imaginations. So when I see something, right, let's say outside in my environment, I see a scene, right? I'm at a event and I'm seeing particular things. I could see great joy, right? I can see people coming together. There's great joy, there's great love. Everyone's feeling really connected. Someone else may feel like they don't see any joy, they don't see any love. All they see is competition, all they see is jealousy, all they see is people pretending to like each other, but they don't actually like each other. Does that make sense? It depends on me. It's not about what is being seen, it is about who is seeing. So your imagination is your reality, because everything that you believe is real in here, everything you imagine is real for you. That is your truth. Like, for example, someone who's really confident, right? That movie, you know, the one with was it Amy Schumer, the confident one, right? Where she trips and suddenly she goes from being insecure to being confident. There's a woman who's clearly disrespecting her, and she says, oh my God, like, you're complimenting me. Oh my God, thank you so much. Let me get it up. Actually, let me get it up on my phone, okay? Because I really want you to see this. Nothing has changed in this woman's reality. She hasn't changed physically. But the way she sees life has changed. And then people start reacting differently to her because her imagination, she imagined people being kind to her, being complimenting to her. Does that make sense? The dress is blue. See, for Himanshu, it's black, right? That's just okay. Never mind. Thank you, Priyarani, fan number 2. I'm glad. Sometimes I don't know why I question myself. Of course, I think I explain things perfectly. I'm glad. So the reality exists in the mind of an individual. Yes, Vaishnav. The reality exists in the mind of an individual. That is it. There's nothing outside of you. This world is dead. Okay, it's all a projection. Hi, Austin. The yes, I'm assuming you get it. Different trees, different fruits. Yep, so imagination is our own reality. I understand that. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not against worshipping others. I'm totally not in the favor of just worshipping without practicing what those who are worshipped preach, especially about self-realization. We are the being. I get that. See, there's so many different things I learn, right? So it's all a contradiction, and I'm happy with the contradiction. Everything doesn't have to be like whatever. Isn't it the Maya? So see, okay, the Maya, aka an extension of you. Everything is you. So one thing, I was thinking about this today actually. I was thinking, okay, so I've been calling the world Maya. Given what I have learned now, how does this change things? It changes things, because if I just say it's Maya, do I understand that this Maya is connected to me? Reality and you are interlinked, okay? This is you in reality. This is not you in reality. Your life and you are not like this. You're like this. This is you and reality, okay? Well, not reality. Your imagination is your reality, but this is your outer world and your inner world. It's like that. In fact, there is only an inner world and a projection of the outer world that feels real. We don't know the reality outside of us. Maybe there is something outside of us. There is nothing outside of us. It's a projection. It's not real. It's like a hologram. It's like smoke. You know when you reach smoke and it's like, woof, it's gone. The thing is, look, I get it. It's confusing because you can't touch it. You can't hit it. I can't break it, you know? But it's an illusion. Could we say that under the waves of the universe is everything as well as nothing? Yes, exactly. It's all nothingness, I guess. It's everything and nothing at the same time. That's a great way to look at it, which I get can be confusing to the mind, but once you get your head around it, it makes sense. How do I focus on my learning? So Greg actually told me this trick that he learned from Andrew Huberman. So when you are studying, play music. So play some like Tibetan singing bowls or whatever. You play them whilst you're revising, and then you play that when you go to bed, and then that should help with your memory and retaining things. But what I would say, is it like school studying that you're doing, or is it just like normal studying? Like, for example, if I'm curious about something, more time I will be focusing on it, you know, because it's interesting to me. Focus on something that interests you. Professor Kerlock, I do love myself, but as a disciple of Jesus Christ, I must spread the gospel that Jesus wanted to share something in truth. The truth is yours. It is. Hey, your accent too good. Thank you, Shambo. Nine got to focus better in your studies. Be offline from the internet. You said so. Okay. God, Vishnu, Son, and all plans are made by Brahma, Deva, and Lord Shiva is the black hole. Interesting. Okay. The universe and consciousness is on mind blowing. I don't think I'll ever stop saying, but I can think it. Oh my god. Thor, it's really what you really use the key word there, mind blowing. Because it is beyond the mind. It blows your mind because it is beyond the mind, right? It's and I completely agree with you. It is absolutely mind blowing, and it feels like it's, you know, your mind becomes so expansive. There is nothing in my reality that I ever rule out. You can tell me anything. You can tell me that you were abducted by aliens and I wouldn't question you. I'm not trying to say that I'm easily deceived. All I'm trying to say is, in life, nothing can be ruled out. Nothing can be ruled out. We are so narcissistic to think that we can rule anything out, especially based on science. Because what did I say about science? Science is very backwards. Science is historical. Science is not new. Science is not updated. Science is based on matter, right? And reality, true reality, exists beyond time, space, and matter, right? So science is way behind. Science is ancient until it starts studying energy beyond, and concepts that go beyond time and space and matter. Okay. Let's keep it friendly. Let's keep it. It's okay. Everybody can share their opinions. You know. In fact, okay. Who might stop anybody? But yeah, let's keep it open-minded. Yeah, you know what? I'm the god of my reality. What I say goes, okay? Yeah, never mind. From my point of view, imagination isn't reality, and Maya is just what has connected us to different things. Maya is just attachments. It's just like it's like an illusion, right? It's just a projection. Oh, okay, so, right. Now that I've explained, let me just go into it a little bit more, and then I'm going to show you how I show up in the world and how freaking awesome it feels, okay? Okay, so I want you to remember, the world revolves around you. It revolves around you. You call the shots. If your imagination is the reality, then the world revolves around you because your imagination dictates reality. It dictates the 3D world, okay? Let me show you the scene from that movie, Amy Schumer's movie. I feel pretty, that's it. I feel pretty. I would really recommend watching that movie. Clips. Okay, let me see if I can find one.
Miss LeClaire, Renee currently works in the online division.
Oh wow, super.
Yeah, but
Before and after Do I have to?
I'm so sorry. Gonna put it all right back where it was. Here is the blush. All right, and here is the packaging. And I just need to find the application brush. There is no application brush.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I'm sorry it didn't go the way you wanted it to. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It went.
Ooh.
You.
But okay, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find the scene of where she just where she like turns really confident. Okay, let me just type confident scenes. But the thing is, it doesn't make sense because you have to just go watch the movie. If you haven't watched the movie, just watch the movie because she's someone who's insecure, okay? She is let me show you. She is not someone who looks like
This would be quite a large promotion for you.
okay, this is her.
Exactly. I get
Wait,
it.
the blonde one there.
Yes,
Wait.
modeling is an option
Huh.
for me. I could walk out of this office and right onto the runway.
See how
That's
confident she
not
is.
who I am.
I Feel Pretty in theaters April 20th.
Oh, oops. Okay, that was it. But yeah, at the start of the movie, she is not that confident, okay? She's insecure, she feels weird, she feels self-conscious, she trips when she's like it's called I Feel Pretty, okay? Oh, pretty. Oh. There we go. That's the movie name. Hi, I'm doing very well. How are you doing? What do you think of Teal Swan and Yvette Rose? I don't really think of them, but okay. Priya, I like your point that imagination is reality, but I've got a question now. Please don't get it wrong, but imagination has a beginning and an end. That means our reality is fleeting. Yes, of course. Reality is fleeting, right? Because nothingness is. Let's go back to this. Silence and okay, silence slash nothingness, okay? Okay, wait, nothing. Oh, jeez. Oops. Nothingness is what we are. Right? So nothing exists. You're pretty. Thank you, AJ. I'm trying to receive it. Hey, you look in Indian. How do you improve your accent? Fake it. I'm kidding. I don't know. I guess listen to people who speak in the accent that you would like to embody. Please, Priya, ask people to tell them about spiritual things without using any religion knowledge. Okay. Oh, Vinay, the thing is, okay. I am the god of my reality, right? Everybody, no religious talk, okay? The thing is, you know, I would like to refer to religious, like for example, Sikhism a lot. But it's not like I encourage everybody to be Sikh, you know? If my friends catch me watching that movie, they'll mock me, lol. Thor, I love that you said that. They will mock you because you have imagined them mocking you. They don't even exist. They exist in your imagination and you've already imagined them mocking you. Of course they'll mock you now. If you imagine them not mocking you and being like, whoa, this is such an interesting movie, or having a completely different response, that'll be the case when you decide, okay, they're not going to think, you know, like you completely steer away from they're going to mock me to no, whatever outcome you want them to have, they'll have it. Because, like I said, in your reality, no one else has free will. In my reality, no one has free will. You are all, I have created you. I am consciousness. I am oneness, right? I'm God. I'm the one that animates life. I have created everything outside of me. I've created you to say these things. So let's put it this way, okay? Let's say I'm really insecure. I'm really insecure. So that means if I came on here, I would have loads of people playing out my insecurities. Oh my god, Priya, you have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my god, Priya, you can't communicate. As an example, right? It could be whatever, any insecurity. Oh my god, Priya, I hate your hair. Oh my god, Priya, what's that lipstick? Oh my god, Priya, why are you wearing a bindi? You know? And I could be having these thoughts like, oh my god, people are gonna think that. Oh my god, people are gonna think that. Then people will think that. It will be reflected back to me. Life is a mirror. We can't change the mirror. I can't change your thoughts. I can't go outside and be like, okay, wait, change them thinking that about me. All I can do is change what shows up in the mirror. For example, if I look in the mirror and I'm smiling in the mirror will smile back at me. If I'm complimenting the mirror, I'm like, I love you. You look so great. Like, you look fabulous, right? Like, for example, like I'm doing that to myself, then the mirror will reflect that back to me. In the movie, what was happening in the movie? In the movie, she used to be insecure and people overlooked her, right? In the movie, I Feel Pretty. People overlooked her. They didn't respect her. They didn't like her. When she changed her reality by changing her imagination, by refusing to believe, well, she was so deluded, right? She was living in her own imaginary world where she was now this hot, by default, this hot, confident, attractive woman, right? Who everyone wanted to be around. And what happened? People followed suit. She didn't change physically. She didn't lose any more weight. She didn't, nothing. Imagination is similar to Imagination is manifestation. Imagination is manifestation. Your whole life, you have manifested all the situations that you like, that you don't like, you have manifested through your imagination. Manifestation isn't sitting down and deciding, oh, I want this now, I want this now. You're manifesting all the time through your imagination. When you go to a work meeting and you think, oh, it's going to go shit, it's going to go shit. You go to an exam, you think it's going to go awful, it's going to be awful. Anything you imagine is true. Boom. I came on here, right? Well, the thing is, I come on live and I don't imagine anything negative. I don't sit here and imagine beforehand like, oh my god, people are going to be really mean. Oh my god, people are going to be like this. Oh my god, people, will anyone even show up? Blah, 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 blah. None of that. I come in with a clear mind, excited to be on here. I don't have any expectations and it's always great. Not that I am attached to anything. Am I making sense? Like, our imagination and the things we constantly think about, right, are happening. Okay, that means you are responsible for everything. People are mean to you, it's on you. Someone is lovely to you, it's you. It's you being lovely to you. Because, think about it this way. When you love yourself, you attract people who respect you, right? Who love you. When you are insecure, 200% guaranteed you will attract people who reflect that back to you. That's it. It's you. Life revolves around you. You decide how other people act. People are like puppets. You are the puppeteer. People are puppets. You walk around and you think you're so, you're so unlovable. People treat you like shit. You're cursed. You're the puppet, right? You're the puppeteer, and you're like holding the strings. And life, everybody's just a puppet, and everyone's like, yeah, you should be insecure. Yeah, you do suck. Yeah, you're not lovable. The moment you change that, why is it that confident people attract the best things in life? Because by default, they expect people to like them. Yes, that makes sense. Yay! Imagination is not reality. I could imagine I'm swimming on sun, but that's not the reality. That's a very specific... Okay, interesting. Did you know that, like, for example, if you tell yourself, right, you are getting really, really hot, and you truly believe that you're feeling really, really hot. Wait, was it... Okay, let's put it this way. Scientists call this the placebo effect. But what is this? If we take away the sense of placebo effect, what is this? Okay, there was a person who was told that he would die because he had some sort of disease, and they were giving him medication, right? And then he was told, he was wrongly diagnosed actually, and he was told he had some disease and that he would die. He died. He was perfectly healthy. Some people can call that like the placebo effect. I don't know, there was no medication actually given to him, but the things you believe become your reality. Why is it that in self-development they say, what are your beliefs? What are your values? Change your thought patterns, change your life. Why do they say this? It's because your thoughts, your beliefs, everything exists as an amalgamation in your imagination. Right? You imagine, you have thoughts, and then you imagine those thoughts. You visualize them playing out. You visualize Thor, it visualizes his friends mocking him. And that's going to be true for him. Oh, Nakshmandi, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad it's always been you. What do you mean? Yeah, it has always been you, you know, it's always you. You are responsible for everything in your life. Anything anyone has ever said to you, anytime anyone has ever been mean to you, anytime anyone has ever abused you, betrayed you, it's on you. I know some people are going to come back. Actually, you know, I don't know why I'm imagining that. No, everyone's going to come back and they're going to be like, yeah, I agree with you, Priya. You know why? Because you refuse to be a victim. Victims sit there and say, mommy did this, daddy did that, my ex did this, my friend did this, my sister did this. That's a victim. And what happens to victims? They get further victimized. Ashtanga versus Kundalini Vine Yoga is the breathing reverse. I have no idea. What if I can imagine I can fly? Could I actually be flying? Nix, anything is possible. People can levitate, you know that, right? Like, that's, anything can happen. Does India celebrate Halloween? I don't think so. Beautiful. We are constantly being made to keep ourselves from our own selves, which you call the godliness in us. We must be aware of our true selves. It's all me. I'm responsible, right? Yes, Nishabd, when you take that back, when you decide to own the fact that you are responsible, that everything revolves around you, that your imagination is your reality, you then become super careful about the thoughts you engage in, the things you visualize, the way you see people. If I am the only real thing in this whole reality, then that means that why do I give a shit about what other people think? They don't even exist. They only exist in my imagination. And Vijay, I have not seen the movie Interstellar. I watched like 5 minutes of it when I was really young, so fortunately we can't discuss it. People wearing VR headsets playing an imaginary game run through walls on their TVs because it becomes reality to their minds. I'm not sure how that fits in all. It is like that. It is like that. It's you see how the VR, so it's like that. You as the person with the VR on are consciousness, witnessing, right? That's what you do. You're witnessing, but you're also in the game. You understand that you are not the character in the game, but you're witnessing the game, but you're playing the game. That's it. Look, Vinay, scientific way, I told you, scientific way is ancient. Scientific way relies on matter. There is something beyond matter that exists, right? We have X-rays, we have microwaves, we have Wi-Fi, radio waves. That is a matter that exists. I don't know if that was a good example. Yes, it was. If I say it was, then it was. Avicenna Ibn Sina took 2 sheep and experimented and bought a dog or some animal. I don't remember now, but one sheep was fit, other one died to his imagination. You have to see that thing. Exactly. Your imagination is everything, and that animal wasn't near him to eat. His thoughts ate him, worry, etc. Yeah. They literally do that. If you look at someone, right, when you look at someone who overthinks and you look at someone who doesn't overthink, my God, is there a huge difference? Because, so, you know, there are different states, brainwave states, right? There's beta, alpha, theta, gamma, right? Beta is used when we are reading, when we are talking, when we are thinking about things. Alpha is when you're a little bit calmer, right? You could be in the shower, you're a little bit relaxed, you're driving maybe. Theta is near sleep, so when you are feeling sleepy, or when you have woken up, or when you're in a state of deep meditation. And delta is even deeper. So when you are constantly in beta, people who overthink are in beta, okay? So people in beta are more likely to get diseases like Alzheimer's, like Parkinson's disease, because they're using their mind so much. They're using their brain so much. The brain isn't meant to be used so much. There's not meant to be such a huge emphasis on the brain. You don't have to think about everything. There's a natural intelligence that flows, that knows exactly what to do, that knows exactly how to take care of you. You go with the flow, man. You don't plan. You don't, nothing. You just take the intuitive hits, like, whoa, okay, I should talk to that person. I should do this. I should do this. You know, whatever feels good to you. Bro, I'm the one who made my life shitty. Yes, Nix, you're the one who made your life shitty, and you're the one that can make it better. Now I should stop saying that, or imagine that. The thing is, Nix, if you can just if you are now in control, okay? So you have now taken the throne and understand that you are God, okay? You can now change your life. Please just sit there and imagine what do you want to happen to you? What do you want? Do you want by default that people think you're amazing? People are impressed by you? People, like, whatever it is that you want, you can have. I have been to Stonehenge. What do I think of the Druids? I'm not really too familiar with the Druids, but I really like Stonehenge. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to touch it because you're not allowed to get that close to it. There is something beyond matter. Of course, it's like how 3D we can't remember. Most of these things come to trial. Vaishnav, yes. These things are beyond language. I know, and beyond the mind's comprehension. I know what that, but without scientific, we cannot think about X-ray or something like that because of scientific ways. We know what age we want to tell us. Priya, may I say, no, you are me, I am speaking in you, I am listening to my son, self, and the body name, Priya. Yes, you are listening in the name. Priya, may I say now, you are me, I am speaking in you, I am listening to my extended self and the body name, Priya. Yes, and you are listening in the... Yes, that's it. Yes. Yeah, Nishabd, that is literally it. I am talking to myself. That's it. I'm talking to myself in a body called Nishabd, and you are talking to yourself in a body called Priya. I am just you. And when you understand that, you'll be kinder to me, right? You'll be kinder to me. You'll be more loving to me. You'll be more compassionate towards me because I am just you. This is why in religion it says, love thy neighbor. Why? Because thy neighbor is you. You are thy neighbor. Johan Libert, you know, taking antipsychotics can cause Parkinson's too. Oh, yeah, I mean, taking any sort of medication, I'm sure can, like, causes many things, right? We can bear all this. We can bear all this. It is already inside us, like those beta overthinking people. If they got to know how to take that, nothing could harm them. Yeah, so those beta people, so when people, right, like I'm saying, we don't have to be thinking all the time. You're not meant to be thinking all the time. You're not meant to do it. You don't need to do it. You just need to witness. Why do you need to verbalize everything? Oh, look, a woman. Oh, look, Priya. Oh, look, she's Indian. Oh, look, she's wearing a bin. Right? You'll verbalize. Rather than looking at me and just listening to me and being there and observing me, you're verbalizing things in your mind, right? Probably, most of you, right? Oh, look, she has that hair. Oh, look, she has black hair. Oh, look, there's a background. There's flowers. Oh, look, she's wearing a bindi. Oh, look, she has brown eyes. Right? Why do we have to verbalize everything? Have you ever noticed that? Like, have you ever sat there and listened to yourself verbalizing everything and thought, what am I doing? I sound like a crazy person. It's like a child. You know, a child is like, oh, mommy, look, dog. Mommy, look, horse. Mommy, look this. Mommy, look that. It's like you could just see that it's a dog and let that be. Why do you have to say that? Why do you have to verbalize it? The verbalization, the constant verbalization of everything is the problem. Enjoy the present moment. Exactly. How can you enjoy the present moment when you're so full? To enjoy the present moment, you have to be empty. Priya, I'm speechless now. I felt it so deeply. I love you. No. I love me. That isn't you. Thank you. Oh my God. I love you too. I love me. So you see, you know, this is so funny. It reminds me of this time that I went on a walk with my sister, my twin sister. And so I said to myself, so wait, everything I say to you, I'm just saying to myself. And she's like, yeah. So I was like, oh, I love you. You're freaking awesome. Like, you're amazing. And I was like, I'm saying it to myself. If I say, Ria, you suck, right? Or one of you, like, you suck, you smell, you're a cow, whatever. I'm saying that to myself. So people who speak rudely and misbehave and insult and disrespect other people are just doing it to themselves. Leave all worries, exactly. Mahakali, the dog, which gives birth to everything, baby inside womb and dog, birth inside dog, seed inside soul, dog is the real God. Yes, the divine feminine is the darkness, right? Mahakali. The darkness, the void. This is why, you know, the darkness has been so demonized. But the darkness is where everything is. The darkness is the womb of creation, the cosmic womb from which everything is birthed. God is beyond that our minds. Yeah, for sure. God could not be perceived through the mind. That's where the real game starts. Exactly, true. Non-verbal thinking. It doesn't... I wouldn't class it as thinking... Jeremy, it would be, because thinking is verbal, right? Thinking consists of words. So it would be observation. Just be quiet, just listening, observing, and awareness. Close your eyes, there is darkness too. Exactly. Darkness and nothingness at the same time. Don't you think such a pure mindset could be manipulated in current times, like backfire? No. And Vaishnav, in what sense? Like this whole idea of like which mindset are you referring to? That's why we are here, from darkness to light, in a sense, when we are struggling to all these worldly things to become spiritual. Exactly. You know, when people... Okay, so I want to talk about empathy, okay? Because I learned something about empathy. You don't need to be empathic. You don't need to feel sorry for people. You don't need to pity people. Because that is a play of the ego. The ego feels good trying to save people, trying to heal people. When you pity someone, you automatically assume duality. Because if there is only oneness, I am you, why am I going to pity you? I am you. And I'm not of that vibration, right? I'm here. So when I see, you create a hierarchy. Say you're here and you're here, like someone else is here, right? Someone who's poor, who's homeless, who's, I don't know, got cancer, dog who died, whatever, and you pity them, right? You automatically take your vibration down to them. You assume their vibration. But what is love? Love is just awareness. This is love, okay? Love can just be aware. It doesn't have to pity. It doesn't have to create a duality, because you know the truth. look, you know, when people get really into meditation, right? When people get really into meditation, they develop powers, right? You can easily manifest like that. You get siddhis, right? Siddhis are like supernatural powers that you can have. So people know that I meditate. You know, as an example, let's say people know I meditate. People think, oh, you know, or like a guru. You know, when you go to a guru and you're like, please, I want this. Can you give it to me? Well, that person, if they give it to you, they're imposing on your life, right? They're changing your timeline. You are in a particular timeline for a reason, because it's karma, right? You did something to create something. That is why you're A plus B equals C, right? You did one action and you did another action with a particular thought that equals C, your consequence, your whatever following consequence. It doesn't have to be negative, whatever it is. So if someone comes and interrupts that, they interrupt the karma, right? So that karma goes back onto them. Does that make sense? So when someone asks you to pray for them, even you shouldn't do that, because the things that happen in people's lives are happening for a reason. God is smart. God loves everybody. God takes care of everybody. And sometimes you have to go through suffering. You have to go through pain to learn things. You did it. You are a God in your own life. You can get out of it. But you have to do that. That's on you. No one can come and save you. Who am I to think I can save anybody? To be honest, that's really ironic because I'm on here speaking about what I'm speaking about. But, you know, that's why I'm not attached. Like, you either take this information and it helps you and you're moved by it, or you just go and you're unmoved. And I'm okay with either. Like, I'm here doing my thing, you know, something I enjoy. That's why God made everyone. If you say bad to anyone, you are saying bad to God. Exactly. Well, yeah, because you are God and everybody is God too. Well, yeah, kind of. Direct perception, a book for night people. A book for night people. What? Generally, books of Christian. The realization of all is one and one is all. Don't you think it works at best? Oh, okay. When you have the realization of one. All is one and one is all. No, your life becomes freaking amazing when you realize that. You are functioning from a higher level of consciousness away from people who are functioning from something that isn't the truth. The truth will liberate you. You're free. And you don't need everybody to understand you, to accept you, to agree with you. I mean, they think what you think anyway, so. Priya, I'm still here. I just don't have any questions now. I felt something totally different today. I'm enjoying your voice, thinking it's mine. Oh my god, it's helping my body feel the right. Rishab, thank you for letting me know you're still here. I'm glad. Just take it easy. It's okay. You don't have to just be in the feeling of bliss or whatever it is that you are feeling. It is, and Nishab, it's not just me. Everybody in this chat is you. Everybody in your life is you. That's going to change everything. Mom is calling me. No, my mom is calling my brother. But I think we all got different drinks. But yeah, the world revolves around you. You are responsible for everything. You know, there's something my mom always says, right? She says, oh yeah, oh, I didn't do this today because this person made me mad and this happened and this person did this and I got sad and this person did this and I'm like this, right? Let me tell you one thing. No one makes you sad. No one makes you angry. No one makes you jealous. No one makes you happy. No one makes you feel loved. It's all you. You allow yourself to be loved. You love you. I'm godly. Thank you for always looking out for me. See, this isn't I'm godly looking out for me. It's me looking out for me. Does that make sense? And I'm grateful for me. Thank you. Great topics, Priya. It's admirable to take on these conversations. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. I just love talking about it, and I'm just so happy that everybody is so receptive and open. Of course they are. I created this. I created them, you know. You're gonna hear me talk like that a lot, okay? Because that's the way I see life now. And the way that you talk about life is the way, like, it reflects your understanding of life. So to some people, it's going to sound weird, okay? But if you're here, you'll get it, okay? Which I'm glad about. You know this. Okay. Yes, listen to me. So you are responsible for everything, right? We said this. So, like I said, you're responsible for your feelings. I am godly told me to drink some water. He was looking out for me, right? Like I said, I am looking out for me through him. That is me. If someone says something mean to me right now, that is me saying something to me. Does that make sense? If I get upset, if I get sad because someone said something, that person didn't make me sad. I chose to be sad. It's a choice. For example, let's say you're a child and your mom gets mad at you because you came home late, okay? You were meant to come home at 7 p.m. You got home at 9 p.m. She's pissed. She's shouting at you. She seems really angry. She is really angry, right? You can see it on her face. Her nose is flaring. She's red. She's mad. Someone called her. Your dad called her. And she's like, "Hi, honey. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, I've eaten. I'm about to make some dinner, blah, blah, blah." She puts down the phone. She starts shouting at you again. What happened to the anger? Did she not make that choice to choose what state she was in? How is it she can be shouting at you but then pick up the phone and be normal? We've probably all seen it, right? So it's a choice. So no one makes you angry. No one makes you sad. No one makes you upset. No one makes you jealous. No one pisses you off. It's you. You. Hydration is important. It is. I'll just keep taking sips. Typical Indian life. Alright, well, I'm glad it's typical because now we get to have this understanding, right? That it's not other people that make us feel things. My name is Priya. If you check the pinned comment that I've pinned, it has all the information, any questions that you may have about me and this channel. Or I guess it doesn't say what I do, but I just help people change their perception of life. I help them to connect to God's state, and I just have fun, okay? I come in here and I have fun. That's what I do. Why am I gonna put myself in a box, you know? What's your name? Yes, I feel that, earlier I was getting annoyed with the people who were sort of disrespecting you here, but I kept focused on you. Now I'm kind of thinking I also did that to someone. Not now. Nishabd, wow. I love that. I love that you can have that level of accountability. Honestly, when you take that level of accountability and you can accept that sometimes you're a hypocrite, because like I said, I always sit on here and say I'm a hypocrite. I am a hypocrite. Okay? There's no doubt about it. Because we all as humans say one thing and we do the same thing, right? I'll be shouting at my brother. I'm like, "You didn't do this. You don't do this. You speak rudely to me. You shout at me." And then I'll do the same thing to him. You know? And then I'll be like, "Whoa, Priya, like, you're rude." Okay. What? Okay, how long have you been talking? I have been talking for 84 minutes. I am not from Bombay, no, Punjab. Oh, so we choose to be angry, sad, feel good, but how do we choose it? I mean, how do we control it? Whoa, how do we control it? Okay, great question. So I think, okay, so when you feel, okay, so how your attitude is dictates how you feel. Well, okay, feelings I want to take to the side. It dictates the emotions you feel, okay? How, like, what comes up for you. So let's say I'm someone who has a very negative mindset. I'm more likely to feel annoyed and to feel emotions of sadness, of anger, of resentfulness, of jealousy, of bitterness, of being annoyed and irritated. Because my mindset is like that. It follows suit, right? I think the world is an awful place. I think I'm a victim. Then I will get mad at every little thing, okay? So it's your attitude that by far determines how you, like, the emotions you feel. So let's say that you're all good, okay? You have great, you have a wonderful mindset, you know, it's great, but you still like feel sad at something, and that's natural, okay? It's okay. You need to sit with it. You need to sit with it. You need to witness it. You need to feel it. You need to feel it to heal it. You need to give it attention now so then it can go. So you don't have to give it attention later. So sit with your feelings as much as you can. There are symptoms in your body. Your heart will feel a certain type of way. Your lungs will feel, your chest will feel something, right? You may feel something in your hands, in your shoulders, in your brain. Feel it. Breathe into it. And then it will just go, it will decrease, and then you'll let it go. That's it. You think I'm a visionary person? It's because I am. It is a good lecture. I know, right? It is. Thomas, see? Damn, haha, when I'm giving advice to my patients, I always think, damn, I do gotta do more of what I say. Exactly. That's the story for all of us, to be honest. Yes, everyone say. Please don't stop these lives. Oh, I will never stop these lives. The shop, don't worry. I'm gonna be, like I said at the start, I don't know if you were here, but I'm gonna be making more short, like, form videos, not really short, but like 20-minute videos as well, because I want to be able to, you know, yeah, I'll be doing it. I don't know why I'm saying it, but it'll be there so that you can just go on it and see, like, if there's a certain, like, thing that you need to learn, that, like, ASAP, you know, if for people who can't join the lives, essentially. Mindset. You're from Bombay because you look like a bomb. Jeez, thank you. She's from the land of 5 rivers. Emotions are part of being a healthy person too. Exactly, they are. But, you know, by far and large, your attitude dictates your emotions. If you can have a positive attitude towards life, then you're less likely to feel those, you know, go into those negative states, you know, frequently. So less frequently you'll go into them. But when you do feel something, it's good to sit with it, of course. You must control what goes into your mind, how to take it direct. I'm feeling goosebumps. Nyan. Why? That video will be helpful. I'm glad, waiting for them. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I told you guys that I'm making them, because I'm definitely going to be making them. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. I need to get them. I'm going to get a mic, a new one, so that it can be. My old one doesn't work. I'm gonna have to look. But yeah. Goosebumps. Language. So you found that pickup line from the Pinterest, right? And this. You look tired. I look tired? Do I? Gosh. Yes, also feel the emotions and let them go for the next moment. Don't let the past control the present. Exactly. Hi, and more. I'm good. How are you? I'll send you timestamps when I'm able to. Oh, for what, Thomas? Of good rants. Oh, okay. Of good rants. From whom? Am I missing something? Am I look tired. Yeah, it's when you're on a good, oh, on a good topic, you know, oh great, you're gonna oh my god. You're gonna send me timestamps of my own videos. Can this day get any better? Oh, because I put my hand on my cheeks. Maybe. What is it? Oh, the tattoo. This one? Oh, it says Nirpa, which means fearless. Adios, my fellows. I love that, Vaishnav. I love that. Adios, Priya. That it's just that. It says fearless. I'm so excited to get more. I'm gonna get one on my neck here. I wasn't going to get it, right. Story time. I was not gonna get it because I thought, oh my god, what people gonna think if I have a tattoo here? Because that's what I would think about. I'd be around people and think, oh my god, if they saw a tattoo on my neck, what would they think about me and what kind of person I am? Then I realized, with what I've learned, screw that. I don't care what people think, because everybody just thinks what I say they think, okay? Besides, they don't exist. They're just projections. I'm the projector. I'm the only God in my reality. You know? So, first of all, they're only going to think what I'm thinking. Second of all, don't tattoo too much, Priya. VJ, I'm going to tattoo as much as I want to, okay? Yeah. My body, my rules. And you don't look tired, you're lying, it's just a little bit evening vibes. I know, I need, I don't need to do anything. But, I think I might get like a light. I do have a light, but honestly, I'm not one for sitting in bright lights. Yeah, I get sensitive to it. Get a nose piercing, it will really suit. You think so? You know what, now you're saying that, I think I might have to like put on a fake one just to see. And like emotions tattoos do stay with you though. That's so funny. Thomas, I know, you have to really think about them, you know? But no, I just really love tattoos. I've thought about where I want to get them, but I'm just really defining what it is that I want. Like all of my tattoos, they mean something to me, you know? And they're all very like high vibe. I have a tattoo. She's human too. She needs rest. I know you're enjoying it. Jeez. You guys. You guys are funny. I have to tattoo one Anantakal and second owl. Anantakal is on chest. What's an Anantakal? I don't know what that is. An owl on my back. Wow. You know, Guru Pashupati, he has an owl on one of his arms. I'm not sure why. It was for a reason. It was to make the goddess happy. Something like, yeah, really small. Namaste. Namaste. Some say poetry then in English. I don't believe in tattoos. What do you mean you don't believe in tattoos? What does that mean? We want poetry. You want poetry? From who? From me? I gotta think about what happens if I lift a bit old bitty. That neck tattoo is not hanging down. It's okay. Hey, Thomas, I am never going to be an old bitty. I refuse to age and to look that way at all. Nothing is going to be swinging on me. Let me guarantee you. That is my truth. That's my reality, you know. It's not going to be that. And even if it is, I don't care. But it's not going to be my truth. But even if it is, like I said, whatever. Root tattoo is just all if you don't want to get one. Who cares about yes, us poetry for us. You want me to thought-provoking poetry. Oh, okay. Have you guys heard of Rumi? I can do some poetry by Rumi. Please, time for poetry. You have to give us every drink to try to. Okay. Not my poetry, but you know what? I will start writing poetry. People want poems from you. They're so interesting. You know, I can't think of, like, right now, my own. Nishab, do you get a tattoo or don't get? Doesn't matter. I will love you, sister, as much as I do now. Go ahead. Haha. I'm not giving my endorsement because you did. Just read for yourself in here. I love it, Nishab. I love it. Please type poetry. Haha. When people ask me again all the time, I'm missing an option if I want to hang around there. Yeah. People want. You have written hundreds of poems. Wow, whatever comes in your heart. Okay, I'm off to get some things done. Thanks for the conversation period, everyone. See you, Thomas. Take care. Whether she gets oh, gosh, guys, poetry right now. You're really putting me on the spot here. You know, maybe we can have a day where everybody comes and then all have written some poetry, and then you guys can bring your poetry. My sister actually writes poetry. She writes really, really well, my twin sister. But yeah, guys, you want me to say some poetry? Oh my god. Oh god. You guys, yeah, okay, you love that idea. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, I'll make a post and then I'll set a time, like a day, and I'll let everybody know, okay, when we have that, and then maybe I'll work on some poetry tonight or tomorrow or the day after, and yeah, and then we can bring everybody's poetry and everybody can share. That'd be great, right? If I wasn't alive, then all day. The Bindi, the smallest. I'm glad you love that idea, Nishab. Oh, wow, if I wasn't alive, then all day. It opens up your creativity. It certainly does. Do you write poetry? You know, it's really interesting. So interesting, because I started reading this book today. I don't know if you guys have read The Prophet by Profession. Freaking awesome. That's what I am. That's my profession. No, I'm kidding. My profession is being a prophetess. So yeah, there's this word, okay, prophetess, right? A prophet and a prophetess. Oh, you love writing. I love that for you. By the way, I made my book available if anyone wants to buy it. I've done a post, so if you go on my channel and type go on the post section, my book is on there. So the link to my book is on there, so you can read that. I wrote that about 2 years ago. But yeah, so I found this, there was this word, right? Prophetess. There was this woman that I watched that I freaking love. Amazing. Like, she talks about these things. Amazing, okay? And she said something. She said, I'm not, what did she say? She said, I'm not a priestess. I'm a prophetess, or something like that. Prophetess as in like prophetess, like a prophet, but a prophetess, right? A woman. And I thought, I am in awe of you. Yeah, I can love the woman, right? I can love women without it being sexual. But yeah, she said that and I was so in awe of her. And I've just, there's this, it's a word that has been like calling me almost. Like, wow, can I have the audacity to refer to myself as that? You know, could I ever be confident enough to refer to myself as that? And then I saw this book and this lady. So the book called A Prophet from Khalil Gibran. I've not read it, but he had written a book called The Prophet, right? So she wrote a version that's from the Divine Feminine version, and she wrote how she would talk to her favorite poets, especially the ones that were dead. So she asked Hafiz and Khalil for their support. She said, please look, you know, I really want recognition. I want to be able to show people my work. I want to spread love and joy and understanding and whatever. And then someone who was in relation to Hafiz, I'm not sure who Hafiz is, but if you guys like poetry, you may recognize the name. So someone who was like important for Hafiz right now, like collecting his work, contacted her and her work blew up. So the point being, talk to poets, talk to the poets that you really like, right, in your imagination, because your imagination is reality. Whatever you want, do you want help with creativity, do you want advice from them, whatever it is, it works. It worked for her. Second of all, it got me thinking that I want to do this, I want to connect to them, I want to allow my creativity to flow. I love writing. I don't write anymore, and it makes me sad sometimes. And I always have this thought of like, oh, Priya, you can't write anymore. You've lost how to write. You don't, you know. I question my communication at times, like, because I used to be. I write well, you know. I probably still write well. I'm just being a baby about it, but yeah. I thought, oh, I want to start writing poetry. So this is so interesting that everybody is saying this. I'm such a god. Oh my god. Don't show your tattoo too much. You guys are just so sweet. I can't. Oh my god. I feel so like loved and held and safe and protected. Let me just. This is what safety feels like. This is what I tell myself, you know, when you feel good and if you feel like warmth, you feel held, just sit in it, you know. Thank you guys. It was sweet, man. What's XP? I don't want problems they sort of flow through me. Wow. Nishabt, I love that. I love that. Everything flows through us, right? We don't actually create anything. It's just coming through us all the time. XP, please come back. Priya, we are you. That's why we love you. Oh, you. Stop it. I could say Agya ye XP. Who's XP? Am I missing something? Do I watch Sadhguru? I don't really watch Sadhguru. Is when I type it is giving online. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't really watch Sadhguru. I've seen a few of his videos. I really like them, but I don't really watch him. I'm more into like Robert Adams and okay, let me show you a picture that I really like, okay? Let me show you a picture that I like to look at because you know they say that oh, where is it? The Divine Mother, yeah. Where's that? Tell me. Don't. It'll be here somewhere. Kahan hai tu, kahan hai tu, aaja mere baahon mein. Okay, I'm just singing. What? You gotta be kidding me. Where is it? I saved, dude. Get take it on. Oh, guys, you know what? I love speaking Punjabi. Shall I speak Punjabi for a bit? How many of you will understand? The picture is not a picture, it's a reflection of a woman you see want to see. I love that. Nahi bhai, no Sadhguru. Yeah, Sadhguru. Yeah, not Sadhguru, yeah. You have a book from him. Oh, okay. It's just a points for like contribution of people in life to life. Oh, okay. It's just a points for like contribution of people in life to the life. Okay, the pictures. Thank you, I'm godly. They used to be real gurus, but now almost everyone running their shops. Please, XP, please come back. Be safe. Aspire safe. And be safe. What? Be safe. Be safe. What do you want to... I'm safe, guys. I'm always safe. Okay, so there was this picture where it was... There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna... Divine Mother. I thought it's... Bravo. Sorry. Okay, this picture that I really like. So we have Ananda Mamai, we have Mahavdar Babaji, we have Paramahansa Yogananda, we have Lord Krishna, we have who else is it? Oh, is it one where it actually says who it is? I think there's Jesus on here. There is another what's his name? I'm not sure what his, like, this, I mean, some Mahavdar Babaji at the top, Brahmansa Yogananda. I don't know, I just like looking at them. Oh wow, that's Babaji's lineage. That's so interesting. Is that another Maima? Yeah, okay, so it's Sri Yukteswar. Let me see if there's comments. No? Interesting, I didn't know that. Books did not go, yeah, speak Punjabi. Okay, चलो मैं पंजाबी च गल करदी हां, ठीक है, क्योंकि मेरा दिल करदा पंजाबी च गल करनी है ना। ते ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਵੀ XP ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ। XP ਹੈ ਕੌਣ? ਪ੍ਰਾਂਸਬੀ, if you ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਕੌਣ ਆ? God is beyond the great. That's a good picture. तेरा दिल करदा सरदा भी दिल करदा। अच्छा अच्छा दिल करदा है। You know, ਕਾਸ਼ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਸਕਾਂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਟ੍ਰਾਂਸਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ। Next, you don't know how to speak Punjabi. It's time. It's time to learn, okay? Anything can happen. I could say I'm no longer doing lives in English. I'm only doing them in Punjabi. What are you gonna do? XP is a little crown that I see on the screen above you. Oh, okay. So it's a little crown that you see above my video. Okay, so why are you talking to the little crown above the video? Guess what? I do painting too. I have painted around 150 paintings over a decade when words cease to express what is in me. What's the real miracle is doing outside in nature. I let colors do it. Jesus, wow, that's amazing. I love that. ਇੱਥੇ English audience ਵੀ ਸੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਆ। Yo, then I'll learn. Next, tell me about you. Where are you from? Do you speak any other languages? I used to meditate with Guru Mai forgive me if I'm wrong. Chidvilasananda when I was a kid. Wow, okay. Guru Mai, I love that. I don't know who that is. That's so true. Okay, let's see. Actually, let me do it on Pinterest. I love looking at the pictures of them. Let me save this actually. I don't know, I just wake up and I like to look at the pictures of them, and I like to, because you know, Brahmansa Yogananda, he said, think about me when you meditate and I'm there with you, and it's that easy. I probably speak Punjabi too, Nishabd. I'm glad. Speaking Kannada? No, I don't know. No, I don't. Not yet. Guru, yeah. Oh wow, look, Guru Mai Guru Mai Chidvilasananda. Oh wow. Let's see, who is she? Oh, look, this is Guru Mai Guru Mai. Oh, I don't want to say her name. I feel like I'm getting it wrong. Yeah, I can't write it either. Not yet. Actually, I'm from India, Assam. I'm from Northeast, so our culture is very different. Oh, wow, okay. I'm from Punjab, India. What about you? Punjab, India also, Himanshu. Paramahansa Yogananda Lahiri Maheswami Sri Yukteswar Giri. Yes, that's it. I understand Hindi and can speak Hindi, but Punjabi and other languages I can't. Is Punjabi not very similar to Hindi though? हिंदी हम थोड़ी थोड़ी बोल लेते हैं, पर हमारी हिंदी इतनी फ्लुएंट नहीं है। ओके, किसी ने मुझे बोला था अभी हिंदी मत बोलो, हमें शर्म आती है। सो मैं कोशिश करती थी भी मैं हिंदी मत ही बोलूं, पर नहीं, बस मैं वो कौन होते हैं मुझे रोकने से। Some leaders are so dedicated, and calm is peaceful grace that helps to create an image of peaceful mind. Yeah, exactly. It's just nice to see them, you know, and think about them, because I find it really easy to think of them and become them. Does that make sense? To embody them. Because I am them. I'm everything. There is only oneness, so they are me and I am them. Koi gal nahi, speak English, okay, speak in Punjabi. Maybe we'll have a day where I just speak in Punjabi as well. Language isn't a barrier when we're in love. I guess not. Yeah. See, you can't speak Hindi fluently, but you can speak Punjabi fluently, so I get there. Oh, yeah, no, I get that. That's a good point. No, in my family, we speak pure Majwali Punjabi. Haha, like, oi, pa, pa, oi, pa. Kidhar chalna tu, I love it. Are you everything? Yes, I am everything. I am you. I am me. I am Jesus Christ. I am Buddha. I am everybody. But there is only oneness, right? We always speak about this, VJ. There is only oneness. There is only one thing, and we are all it. There's only the projector. But we don't know what happens after death. We do know. You don't agree, VJ? That's okay if you don't. I know what doesn't happen after death. You don't disappear forever. Like, that kind of sense. You don't go to heaven or hell. The muse, the oracle, are the cool titles of females who tapped into the divine anciently. Yeah. I love that. The oracle. So cool. Dr. Himit Singh Sinha. Wait, sorry. Dr. What's his name? Himit Singh Sinha. Okay, let's see. He is your Guru Dev Ji. Okay. I'll go on him. So now I have. Okay, so I'll watch through him. Are you okay for me to use stream license straight up? Oh, I'm godly. You're so sweet. Checking up on everybody, eh? Koi sale he need oh god. Koi sale he nahi raha dekla ya ye kise ko re rave manzil hai nahi. Sorry, I feel like I just messed that up. Yeah, the pronunciation. I'm sure that was far more profound than what I pronounced it as. Who are a few of your favorite music artists or genres? Okay, I love Qualia. I don't know if you've so Qawwali is like Sufi music that is dedicated to God. So like that feels good. Like yeah, just Sufism. It comes from Sufism. It's dedicated to God. But then also I like house music as well. Like for example, okay, I'll be honest with you. I used to listen to music. I kind of stopped because music has a profound effect on you, like the frequencies and the words. So I wanted to be really careful, and I became more in touch with God. So I would listen to music dedicated to God. So like Kirtan, which is like a Sikh take on dedication to God, right? Like music for God from Sikhism. And then Qualia. Qawwali is spelled Q, like how Naqshbandi has spelled it. Qawwali. Qawali. That's how it's spelled. Is it Qawwali? It's both, I think. It can be double W and just W, I guess. I love Gurbani Kirtan, especially by Harjinder Singh Ji's. Oh my god, yes. By Harjinder Singh's shabads are amazing. Became bad quality in lyrics. Yeah, so that's why I'm really careful about the kind of music I listen to. But can I show you guys a song that I really like? Oh wait, it's this one. It's a house song, and it doesn't have weird lyrics, so I kind of listen to it. And thank you, Tushar. Tushar. I listen only to the tone. Okay, I love the singing singing. I just Oh, sorry, I can't play it. Okay, I'll just leave it then. It's called On My Mind by Diplo. You know, you're an amazing person. I really love you. Thank you, Simar. I love you. Dr. Himmat Singh Sinha talks about language. If you want his knowledge, The Quest YouTube channel. Okay, The Quest. Let me see, did I go on that? The Quest? Yeah, okay. I've subscribed. He talks about language. That's interesting. No, I live in England. You can play 2 seconds long. Oh, okay. I can play 2 seconds. Okay. Let me do. Okay, there we go. I'll just play that much. Let's hope that it's good. Obviously, it's gonna be all good. Dance everywhere. Yes, dancing is so important. How many of you like to dance? Not only about language, but he was knowledge about everything. Okay, thank you, Vinay. I'll be checking him out. House music, yeah. So I used to listen to a lot of house music, but like I said, I stopped really listening to music. I like yeah, Qualia Kirtan. Wait, can I? Would that be copyright if I play the Quali though? You love to dance. I love that. I like that. Man, you were spreading any culture to England. That's awesome. Dubstep. Wait, is dubstep a type of music? Sounds like a silly question. Or is it like a particular people? Don't risk it. Yeah, no, I won't risk it. I was gonna play Equali, so maybe like Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. I mean, for example, if you play you love dancing. Oh God, I love that. I love dancing too. I think dancing is such a wonderful way to lose yourself. Like for example, I don't know if you guys know Bulleh Shah. Like very in Sufism. So I know quite a bit about Sufism. A little bit. Yeah, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan of the what? I have a bindi in between my eyebrows. It's from an Indian culture, so it protects you from negative energy. It activates like your third eye, makes you more aware of your third eye. But Priya, please be awake when you are in love. Observe their questions. When not absorbed, they sometimes say really deep things that you don't have to answer. It's their journey. Wow, that's really deep. Thank you. Baba Bulleh Shah brings out the happiness within us. Yeah, I had to be in the moment. Nothing. I had to be in the moment. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it is removable. It's look, I can. Boom. I have to get it back. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Baba Bulleh Shah, you know, he danced for his guru, right? It's a sign of like devotion. It's being in the flow. My sister's actually writing a book on dancing and how connected it is with spirituality. You know, they say that when you can dance and truly lose yourself, so you're dancing because you're feeling the energy flow, not because you're doing a particular technique or anything, that is worth more than you sitting and meditating for a few hours. ये दुनिया ना तेरी ना मेरी चार दिन दा सफर बाकी मिट्टी दी तेरी wow, cute. Dance in the love of the divine, yeah. Nudge ke yeah manaya. Yeah, I love that. And like, you know, it's truly don't want to get into that. No, maybe we'll leave that maybe for another day. But yeah, it's I love it. I love Gwalia, I love Bulleh Shah ji, Baba Farid ji. You know, Sufism is actually really interesting. Okay, तू यहाँ मुसाफिर है ये सारा फन. Oh gosh, God give me the willpower to be able to read this properly. तू यहाँ मुसाफिर है जरा फनी हंचार रोज की दो सरा हंचार रोज की मेहमान तेरी जिंदगानी है तेरी जिंदगानी है तेरी जिंदगानी है जहाँ जमीन जा सेवर कुछ ना साथ जाएंगे खाली हाथ आए हैं खाली हाथ जाएंगे. Love that. Well, meditating is a different kind of dance to its next level dance. It is. Both are, you know, whenever you get into the flow state, it's meditation because you're being present, right? Zehar dekh ke pita. I love that. Musafir is a traveler here. That's he is saying. Yeah, we are. That's it. We're just travelers. We're just pilgrims. Why English? We are not here forever. We're not. Or cosmic dance, Shiva. Yeah. But guys, you know what time it is. It's time to call it a day. As always, so happy to have had you here. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for this beautiful satsang that we've had today. I will be coming live tomorrow as well. What do you think about dating or not dating out of different religion? Is it feasible? It is feasible, I guess. I think. Yeah. I love swelling a lot. I started doing it in 2019. I once began swelling on my double tunes. The next thing I woke up in my room, my brother said I swelled for over 45 minutes and fell. That is amazing. That is so amazing. We have to talk about that more. Thank you so much. Please remember me in your prayers. Oh, see you soon again. Nahi nahi, koi trouble nahi hai. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Thor. Bye, Vijay. Bye, Nakshavandi. Bye, Ashish. Bye, Tushar. Bye, Vinay. Bye, Nix. Bye, Bart. Jeremy. Riddle. Pransby. Bye, I'm Godly. Thank you so much for your support, as always. Bye, Vinay. I think I got everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.